All right, well, I'm feeling pretty smug. If you watched my last video where I talked about the Usyk Fury fight, you would see that I'm an absolute genius and I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to this boxing shit. Kind of as if I watch combat sports just a little bit, maybe just a smidge. All right, I was kind of spot on how Fury needed to go forward, put Usyk on the back foot, and when he did that, he was having very much success. He was actually having a lot of success with the uppercuts. It took him 9 rounds to throw one, but he was having success when he was throwing it. He actually hurt Usyk with one. But when Fury was backing up, when he was letting him have that space, Usyk was landing and it was landing phenomenally and kept piling on the pressure as the fight built. Um, and I was kind of thrown off when in the later rounds is when Fury decided to clinch up, tie up, lean on Usyk a little bit more compared to the first rounds instead of maybe, or even in the middle rounds, maybe box with him for 4 rounds, 5 rounds, 6 rounds, start to tie him up 6, 7, 8, get him tired, 10, 11, 12 in those championship rounds and try to get him out of there. I didn't know what the game plan was exactly. I saw glimpses of everything I said Fury needed to do. Not together though. He was doing one thing 1 round for like 4 rounds. He was going on the front foot. Then he was backing up and doing everything I said he needed to not do. And then in the last rounds, he was leaning on him and finding the uppercuts. Like I said, if he would have put it all together like he did in the first 4 and the last 4, put it together, he probably would have got him out of there. I'm not going to lie, because he was piecing him up. There was times where Fury was absolutely outclassing him. And they said this on the commentary, and that was even if Usyk wins, a third fight doesn't seem impossible because it was such a tight contest. Now, all 3 judges had it 116, 112. I had it 116, 112. All 3 judges had varying. It was the same scorecard, varying rounds. So like 2 would have round 1 for Usyk. It was very rare for all 3 judges to have the same round exactly the same. But with that being said, the AI judge had it 118 to 110. I think that's the math for Fury, or no, for Usyk. And I wish it came with a bit more explanation, because although I can't see that scorecard coming out, I would love to see it, because one thing that scorecards shouldn't take into consideration is game plan. If Mayweather's game plan is to be on the back foot or like Shakur Stevenson, all right, we've seen very much so that their whole plan, the whole game plan, at least Shakur Stevenson in his last fight, is to not get hit. He doesn't care about that second half of hit and not get hit. All he cares about is not getting hit, surviving the 12 rounds. And if he can do it while popping a couple jabs and making it look pretty, he'll win the fight in his sense. And it worked. I wonder if the AI, because they said that the AI is going off of like actual stats, so like the punches, the accuracy, the significant strikes, and aggression and all that stuff, and ring control, if that style would work on the AI. Because Shakur Stevenson probably wouldn't win a fight against the AI. That sounds weird, with the AI judging. So I'd also love to see the round. I think they probably showed it. I would love to see the round by round, and maybe even an explanation, because 116, 112 seemed like the very clear outcome, even if you did interchange rounds. That 116, 115 to 117 range. 118, you're gonna need to show your math, all right? Just saying. I thought Usyk put up a performance of a lifetime. What's next for him? Probably the winner of Dubois, Joseph Parker. I know he fought Dubois already, and Dubois knocked him out, allegedly. But, Dubois looked like a world beater against AJ. And if he can somehow replicate that performance against Josh Parker, or Joseph Parker, then Usyk is going to have a fucking problem on his hands. What's next for Fury? It has to be AJ. Unless AJ fights Wilder, which I don't see happening, I would love to see him fight AJ. And if not, I would like to see him fight the Chinese dude, Zhang, because those guys are fucking giants. And I just think seeing them in the ring together would be awesome. Fury's at a point in his career where, like I said last time, he can't really be considered the greatest of all time with a loss. So now with a loss, you just have to look towards either A, retirement, B, giant money fights, or C, building back up to get his belt. And if he takes big money fights, I don't know if climbing back to get your belt is exactly that. Building your legacy, though, you can do that while trying to get your belt back. And taking out an up-and-comer like Zhang is a big way to build your legacy and say, hey, even when I was counted out, even when I was down, I fought up-and-comers. I came back and I deserve to fight for the belt again. So I would love to see that happen. Also, the AJ fight, there's justification. If you beat Anthony Joshua, you deserve to go fight for a world title because that's just the type of fighter Anthony Joshua has been for the past 12 years. I would like to make a formal announcement, though, that I am absolutely correct and you should 100% bet on what I say because I'm a fucking prophet. I had the script in my hands and y'all didn't believe me because of UFC 310. They're like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's called a facade, jackass. So, thanks for watching. I just wanted to gloat real fucking hard.